Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're breaking down some very important comments from Nvidia CEO Jensen Huang in his interview with CNBC on Wednesday, February 25th, 2026, just yesterday, where he addressed the growing debate about whether AI is a threat to software companies. This interview came right after Nvidia's latest earnings report, and his remarks are getting a lot of attention across Wall Street, especially among investors in SaaS and enterprise software stocks. Let's unpack what he actually said and what it really means. First, here's the context. Nvidia just delivered another very strong earnings report, with continued massive demand for AI chips and data center infrastructure. The company remains at the center of the AI boom, supplying the GPUs that power large language models, enterprise AI systems, and increasingly, AI agents. During his CNBC interview on February 25th, Huang pushed back directly on the narrative that AI agents are going to replace traditional enterprise software companies. He said he believes the market may have got it wrong when it comes to how AI will impact software. So, what exactly is the concern? The market's fear is that AI agents, autonomous systems that can reason, plan, and execute tasks, could make traditional SaaS tools less necessary. If an AI can generate reports, automate workflows, analyze data, write code, and interact conversationally, then maybe companies won't need as many dashboards, interfaces, or human-driven software seats. In extreme versions of this argument, some people suggest AI could disrupt or even replace large parts of the enterprise software stack. But Huang's message on CNBC was much more nuanced. His core argument is this: AI agents don't eliminate software, they use software. That's a very important distinction. Enterprise software exists for structural reasons. Businesses need systems of record. They need databases, compliance controls, security frameworks, access management, workflow engines, audit trails, and standardized reporting. AI doesn't magically replace those foundational systems. Instead, AI becomes an intelligent layer on top of them. Imagine an AI agent handling a workflow for you, submitting requests, generating summaries, pulling CRM data, updating accounting entries. That AI is not replacing the underlying software. It is interacting with it. It is operating within those systems. So from Huang's perspective, enterprise software remains essential infrastructure. AI enhances it. It doesn't erase it. This interpretation matters a lot for investors. Software stocks have seen volatility recently because investors are trying to figure out whether AI compresses pricing power. If AI reduces the number of human seats needed in a company, does that reduce subscription revenue? If AI handles tasks more efficiently, does that shrink demand for certain tools? Huang's comments suggest the relationship is more complementary than destructive. AI will likely change how users interact with software. Fewer clicks, more automation, more natural language interfaces. But businesses still need structured platforms behind the scenes. Another angle to consider is economics. AI agents require enormous computing resources. Training models, running inference at scale, supporting enterprise deployments, all of that drives demand for GPUs. So, regardless of which software layer wins, Nvidia benefits from the underlying compute demand. At the same time, software companies that successfully embed AI into their products could potentially increase value, justify premium pricing, and expand their total addressable markets. Of course, not every company will execute well. Firms that fail to integrate AI meaningfully or that rely on outdated models could face real disruption. But the idea that AI simply replaces the entire enterprise stack overnight seems overly simplistic. There's also the reality that large enterprises move slowly. Mission-critical ERP systems, HR systems, compliance platforms, these don't get ripped out overnight. AI integration will likely be gradual and layered. So when Huang says the market got it wrong, he's essentially arguing that AI is an accelerator of enterprise productivity, not a destroyer of enterprise software. AI changes workflows. AI changes user interfaces. AI changes pricing models, but it still relies on structured software systems underneath. That's a very important distinction, and coming from the CEO of the company powering much of the AI revolution, it carries significant weight. We're still in the early innings of how AI reshapes enterprise technology, and this debate will continue for years. But his February 25th CNBC interview adds a stabilizing perspective to what has been a very emotional narrative in parts of the market. If you found this breakdown helpful and want more deep dives into AI, tech earnings, and market trends, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. It really helps support the content and allows me to keep bringing you timely analysis. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.